Watch me act the ass, Eddie Murphy. I'm going for 30. I know when I'm Curry. Hoping that I fall off. I know it, not worried. It's a body bag. I'm toting the gurney. Keep throwing them flurries. I'm a heavy hitter.
It was a blockbuster trade at the deadline with James Harden trade, to the Philadelphia 76ers and Ben Simmons garbage can ass. He really not garbage. He just can't shoot. But anyway, who y'all feel like won the trade?
Brooklyn.
Definitely feel like Brooklyn won that.
Brooklyn won that shit because in addition to Ben Simmons, you got Seth Curry and Andre Drummond.
Okay.
And you also didn't they also get draft picks for that as well?
I think so.
Yeah, for like what, 2027?
They're gonna be high draft, low draft picks. So no.
It really don't matter. They're gonna be in the G League anyway.
I think the Nets won on that trade. Just because Ben and then you got those auxiliary pieces, I think that was a great pickup. And we still got to see what that nigga Harden gonna do in the playoffs because that nigga playoff run is still shaky. So
I agree. What about you, Archie?
I think they both won. However, it doesn't change the fact that Brooklyn still is the favorite out the East. Like to me, they still the favorite. Even with Harden or without Harden, like they were always the favorite. So
mainly because of KD, huh? I agree.
Exactly. I can't never bet against that nigga. So yeah, I think they both won because I think Joel and James Harden fits better, and I haven't saw what Ben Simmons can do. Like shit, he still haven't played right. But then again, at the same time, like there's no type of rust on him because he still doesn't shoot. So I mean, like,
as long as he can come back and slide his feet
right.
and pass,
as long as he can still pass and defend as well as he's always did, it's nothing lost there. So
I'm gonna take Arthur right. I feel like both of them did win because with the trade, Harden didn't want to be there. So, hey, trade. You know what I'm saying? At Philadelphia, Ben Simmons didn't want to be there. So now it's hard when you give up, Seth Curry and Andre Drummond. But I feel like Andre Drummond is an easy give up.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to give him to the East.
They could have waived his ass.
Yeah, so like giving Andre Drummond up is a plus for Philly, but it's a plus for him, but it's also a bonus for Brooklyn mainly because they need the size.
Desperately.
And Philly don't need Andre Drummond because they got Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? You don't need Drummond.
Because he's just going to clog up the lane.
Yeah, so I feel like both of them did win, and I just don't see this Harden Embiid thing working in the playoffs. Like, I feel like they're going to be great regular season, but like Ken said, Harden ain't proved nothing in the playoffs as of yet, and every time Joel Embiid gets to the playoffs, it's something. It's something. I don't know. It don't matter what it is.
Stomach, foot.
Something.
It's always going to be something.
So I don't got no faith in them, especially because the East is really loaded this year. Like, you got teams like Brooklyn, of course, but you got
Chicago,
Boston, Milwaukee,
Miami for some reason just balling on motherfuckers, bro.
So
boys in Cleveland be playing scrappy.
Yep,
sure hell. I don't know if they're gonna beat somebody in the 7-game series, but
probably not because they're gonna be one of the lower seeds, so they're gonna see either Milwaukee, Heat, or Sixers, like the top three.
Is Atlanta in there?
I think Atlanta like 6 seed.
Yeah.
I think the play-in Brooklyn
is
the Knicks.
No, the
Charlotte
Nets
Hornets.
The Nets number one, ain't it?
No, Nets.
No, who just beat the Sixers for the number one spot? I think.
No.
Charlotte in the play-in. So the play-in is
the number one spot is the Heat. Heat is number one in the East.
The Heat's number one again?
Yeah,
I thought for sure someone just beat the Sixers to get the number one spot back.
Unless the Heat did, but the Heat, they number one.
He looking at it right now.
And they up like 2.5 games in first. But like for the play-in, you got Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Atlanta as of right now, which probably gonna be like that to the end of the season.
Yeah.
unless Toronto or Brooklyn overtake Cleveland.
Well, we know who's making it out of that playing. So,
Shit.
they
And
know.
then depending
listen
on
to
how
me.
Brooklyn play, they might play.
7, 8.
I think they got a
for
chance
Brooklyn
to
is
make it
gonna
up
be-
to the 6th spot.
Listen
They
to
only
me, bro.
they only 2.5 games, 3.5 games out of the 6.
What is it, like 10 games left in the season?
Let me see,
It depends,
games.
but I think
Maybe 12,
68.
68, 78,
Damn, y'all doing
plus
math
2,
on this
12.
shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 12 more games.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, they might jump up to the 6th spot before
They probably
playoff
can.
time.
I just want
Which I'm
to.
sure
We'll
of.
really see how successful it is if they lift that mandate and let Kyrie play.
Yeah,
when we
that's
see
the
those
main
three.
thing.
So
Yeah.
we really gonna see, and being get back, and he healthy. We really gonna see, how it's gonna look and who really won in the end.
The good thing is, like, even with him having to skip home games, look like Kyrie hadn't lost any stride whatsoever.
Nigga dropped
So
50 the other night.
I think that's dangerous for the league
It sure is.
if
man.
he's able to play home games too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be because you sitting beside KD, who
That's a big if, but they still dangerous without him. That's the crazy
yeah.
part.
he injury prone too, so he got to get back and not get hurt.
Dangerous, yes. Title contenders though, that's a big
Title-
if.
So the next question is, since you asked it, are they title contenders if Kyrie is still limited to home games?
to away games.
I mean, yeah, away games.
I mean, shit, if they in the bottom seed, four of them games gonna be away games.
It's gonna be away games.
The
I think
whole way
everything
through the
would have to go
playoffs.
right.
Ooh,
See what I'm
hey,
saying?
if they were smart,
They stay in that bottom.
it's
huh?
crazy because all these sports shows I've been watching, nobody has mentioned that they should, them should stay in the play-in and stay a bottom seed so they can have more away games to have more access to Kyrie.
But that's a slippery slope.
It
'cause I
is.
think it's what 2-2, 1-1-1. So let's.
I don't mind playing Miami, even though Miami is good. But if I'm Brooklyn and I got KD and Kyrie, I'd much rather play Miami than
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So I say it's gonna depend on who they play because him not being able to play at home, even still just play on the road. If they win one game at home, so let's say they play Milwaukee or the Heat or anybody. Let's say they split them first 2 games. Now you got to go back home to where Kyrie can't play, and you could possibly come back to your home down 3-1. So it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So
for
now
sure.
you got to win 3 straight games, and you still got to play another game at home that he can't play.
How y'all? Did you have something to say?
Nah, I was about to say, since we've been talking about the East, let's move over to the Western Conference.
I sure about to ask.
Stay up
So,
out there. Let's stay in the East, bro.
No. We gotta talk about the Lakers, man.
Make it-
We
Shit,
do
Arthur.
not have to, bro.
Do you
we really
feel-
don't,
We gotta talk about the Lakers. I know this.
Hey, my team trash too.
Yeah.
bro.
man?
Oh yeah, they trash.
Hey, heck no. That boy Josh Hart just dropped 40.
It don't matter. Hey, CJ McCollum been hooping for the Pelicans too.
And balling.
Man.
Because ain't no pressure.
I watched this man drop 25 and a half. Me and Arthur.
Balling. Do you think that's sustainable though for him? Like, do you think he'll be able to do that night in and night out?
I mean, he
Yeah.
has he not?
CJ,
Yeah,
Just a phase.
He has he?
because
he can till it can.
because Bi was out, so like with Bi out, like he gonna get majority of the shots because like out of him, nobody else should be in that starting lineup. You got Tony Snell that play 80 minutes and don't produce a fucking stat. Who else in their starting lineup? I can't name the rest of their starting lineup.
The Haynes
Yeah.
guy. Was it Jackson Haynes?
Oh, Jackson Hayes.
Jackson
Hayes. He's not a starter. He won't start in nobody else's team. Nobody. Like they team is depleted right now. So like
I think
Yeah.
CJ great.
He can definitely be a number one option. Can he be a number one option on a contender or a high seeded playoff team? No, I don't think so.
hell no.
But,
Fuck him.
but dang, bro, what he do?
The Lakers get
He didn't
the
ask
Lakers
for the
need him.
trade.
Man, that nigga watched my nigga Sub-Zero scope.
Who is
50 last
Sub-Zero?
year.
Dang.
Same
We don't call him that.
I call
I
him
definitely don't call him
that-
Sub-Zero.
we just-
$9 then.
Listen, you gave him a nickname like you gave yourself a nickname.
That's fire though, Sub-Zero.
It's not.
What's your nickname? Big Dosky.
Big Dovsky.
Man, nobody don't call you that.
You just call me that.
I said what they call you, Big
It doesn't
Dosky.
matter.
It was a question.
Anyway, he watched my nigga score 50, hit 2 big threes that sent in the first overtime and then double overtime. And as soon as you get a little matchup and that nigga swung you the ball, you step out of bounds and end the game.
It was an accident.
What was that against the Mavericks or something? Shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Nuggets.
Nugget. Okay.
How y'all feel about the How y'all feel
It was
about the
the Nuggets.
Lakers not moving Russell Westbrook at the trade deadline?
Pride come before the fall. Or nobody wanted him. Because I don't want
That
50 million. I don't want what that nigga, 40-something million dollars?
That's a lot, man. That salary cap was big, dog. It's 40-something million a year. You getting
But who
paid.
was they gonna move him for though?
Shit.
The only trade
at
that
that
made
point,
sense
you-
was Houston. But that ain't made sense.
At that point, you really want to get rid of him, but you want something in return. But you really can't get nothing in return. I think the return you get is getting rid of him. Like,
you gotta hope somebody
listen.
take that.
And
40
Here's the
million.
thing, bro. Like y'all doing this, and everybody else does it too. Y'all blaming Westbrook for being Westbrook. He's always been that way.
you blaming
I
him
would
for blaming-
never.
I'ma say this.
I never really blame him for where we are right now. I mean, I blame him for a couple bad shots. Well, a lot of bad shots, but at the same time, that's just how he is. I knew that when he came here. But
Is he-
and
it ain't
it's
all on
not
him.
him.
is he a
It-
superstar?
No.
No. I'm talking about before he
Yeah.
started. Was he a superstar?
Yes.
Is he putting those superstar numbers?
No, not right
Or-
now.
He
Hell
was he expected to put up superstar numbers when they got him?
No.
Was he expected to put up all star numbers when they got him?
I expect him to work very well with Anthony Davis.
Has he
That's
done
all I
either
wanted
of the
him to
things
do.
I just named?
Anthony Davis been hurt for the whole season.
Okay, so that should
Who else he gonna play with? He can't pick and roll with Bron. Bron don't. He's not that active until he get the ball in his hand.
So it's Brown fault.
No, it's literally the whole team, the
know if he's a
organization's fault.
superstar.
It is Frank Vogel's
I
fault.
do it.
It is Frank Vogel's fault.
It's not.
Yes, it is, because he's a defensive coach and he is not putting anything. He's not giving these guys any effort to play on defense.
He can't go out there and play.
He can inspire some people to do. You're a defensive coach. Make some schemes, my guy.
He made
Where
this
your
shit sound
Well,
like
you a
Coach
de-
Carter.
well, you a defensive
schemes at? Like, where are your defensive schemes? You ain't doing nothing.
He don't got
You
the
have no
tools.
what do you mean? They're professional players.
You
They
telling
are
somebody
the
to work.
tools.
You telling somebody to work on the car, but they ain't got the right tools to work on. He
Which
doesn't have a
They are
defense.
professional players, bro. That's like when you
Are
say
either-
when you saying tools for cars, bro. That's like choosing Milwaukee versus.
Are any of them
what's
known
another
for
two?
being defenders?
It's hard to
Name
play defense
one
when you turn the ball
person.
over.
No, it's not. It is not hard to play on defense. You
Name
can go,
one person
you can go,
on that
you can,
team.
You can go look to the fucking Spurs.
When you turn
and
the ball
see
over a
ain't
lot?
no great defenders out there.
Or
What
they
they
turn the
doing?
ball
What they
over.
do? What they do on the Spurs, bro?
Or they turn the ball over a lot.
Yeah, they are.
The Lakers.
Yeah, they turn
It's
the
hard
ball
to play
over a lot.
defense when you turn the ball over so much. I think that contributes to them giving
That's
up
just
a lot of points.
a slower play style, bro.
And why did you bring up the Spurs? Because they reckon they ain't better than the Lakers.
But I
I'm
do
saying that
agree
defense.
that
Their defense is better.
it's not one
Is
reason
it?
why.
Because
Yeah.
the Lakers is ranked like number 17th in
Ooh,
defense or
no,
14th?
they're not.
Yes, they are.
No,
It's
they're
like
not.
17.
They're
We
probably
can bet.
ranked. They're probably ranked in proficiency, but that shit ain't about nothing, bro.
Oh, I'm just saying what they rank,
Yeah,
man.
that shit that look pretty.
It
Oh,
look-
we number 17 in the defense proficiency. That's because
I mean, that's
we
actually
still
terrible.
losing,
Yeah.
but the team
Of
just
30
not
teams,
scoring
yeah.
as much as they used to score.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the team used to scoring 120, but when they play us, they score 115, but they still won by 15.
You know what'll turn y'all up? Hot take. Trey Anthony Davis for Cat.
No, cat trash too.
Why will Milwaukee do that? That's the real question.
Cat. He played for the Timberwolves.
Okay, why will Minnesota? It's M's
Oh,
and they
yeah.
cold.
I wouldn't-
Shit.
I
But-
mean, well, I don't know if Minnesota would do it, but I was like,
Of course the Lakers would do it. Why would Minnesota do it?
because Anthony Davis is a name.
Man,
But I wouldn't do it because he probably ain't
I
gonna
wouldn't
stay
do
there.
it because
Nah.
Carl Anthony Towns isn't really an upgrade.
I think
No,
Shit.
he is not because at
Hey,
the
that
end
nigga
of
You
the
know
day,
why?
though.
You know why
at the
he's
end
an
of the day,
upgrade?
No, he's not because Anthony Davis produced the same amount of numbers, same stats, but
Watch me
Carl
check.
Anthony
We-
Towns
we-
is
we
not
right
playing.
I already know what you for the say.
What are you about to say?
Street clothes.
And I was going to say something simple. I was going to say, Cat don't actually play. So if both of them averaging, let's just say 25 and 12, one of them doing it in 82 games, or let's just say
The other
72
doing it in
games,
38.
and the other one doing it in 35 games. It's a
I
difference.
still don't want him. At the end of the day, Carl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis not playing really good defense either. He's not playing the defense he used to play in NOLA. But Carl Anthony Towns is not gonna give you any fucking thing.
He
At
gonna
all.
be there.
Man,
gonna
that
be
ain't-
there.
That ain't shit.
Yeah, it
that
matters.
really isn't. When you got a point guard landing up on you, you ain't there for nothing.
I bet LeBron will be
you-
grateful.
Hey, you know what
man.
Anthony Davis can't do? Block a shot from the bench.
Shit, bro.
Yes, in fact.
With some
With a
Gucci
that's
sweater
what I'm saying,
on.
though. Like, I won't make that trade because it still doesn't help us in defense.
helps you a lot.
And that is what we need is some goddamn defense.
You need somebody that's gonna be there.
We need somebody who's
If
gonna play
AD
some
was
fucking
actually
defense.
there, it would help.
We
a
need
lot.
somebody gonna play some defense.
And I need
Anthony
Anthony
chemistry.
Davis
and
ain't
all
really
that
been
shit.
hooping this year though.
Better
He been struggling
chemistry.
this year sometimes.
He
too.
been injured,
He be
bro.
disappearing. He always
He literally played a couple games, got injured, tried to come back,
got hurt again.
got hurt again, tried to come back again, got hurt. Now
Last
he's
time,
about
what
to on
happened
his
last
way
time? He
again.
slipped on a banana peel or something.
What is it, Mario Kart?
Hey, bro. He tripped over somebody. He tripped over somebody. Twisted his ankle, bro.
Oh shit! And it just seemed like he do not know how to land at all.
Well, I mean,
He gonna get the training staff fired. That's what he gonna do.
Yeah,
he gonna get
something.
them niggas fired.
bro, he got Steph
But he
Curry
always
ankles.
been hurt.
So who y'all
No,
pick
no,
out
no,
the
no,
West?
no. He get hurt on anything. Though. Slap him on the wrist.
Who you talking about?
collarbone broke.
You talking AD?
Street clothes.
Who y'all pick out the West
Oh,
to make it to the finals?
Fuck
Warriors.
basketball.
I have to say Warriors. My
Honestly,
fault. No.
it's wide
The
open.
person to the right of Hollis.
Thank you.
Yeah, said Warriors.
yeah. I'm leaning toward Golden State too.
Okay, Hollis said Warriors. I ain't thought about it. I asked the question. I ain't thought about it.
I got Nuggets or
Nah,
I got Nuggets. Stop.
Why the Nuggets though?
nah,
I feel like they will
The
get
Joker.
Hot. They will get hot in the playoffs.
nah. They ain't. Nah. This is their
And if they
this is
get
their
hot,
peak.
he gonna be a load to.
This is their peak, bro. They ain't producing.
My
much
pick
at all.
is.
They're dark horse, but I think Phoenix gonna come out the way they come.
Phoenix could.
I'm picking
be
Phoenix.
a lot,
If Phoenix
yeah.
come out again, they're just gonna lose again, bro. They don't have it.
I think the
They
champion
really
gonna come
don't
out
have
the
it.
East anyway. Which I
Well, the question was who you think coming out the West? And
If
when-
the Warriors come out the West, they can get it. But
they need Draymond.
right, he'll be back by the end of playoffs. But
And Clay just dropped 38 today.
that's his
Man,
best
Klay-
game since
Klay
he
up
played the
and down,
Lakers.
though.
So he only had 3 games of actually producing well.
Because a couple
Thus
games
far.
ago he was looking.
I think
he
I
was
think he
awful.
might turn into a different beast in the playoffs.
He was awful.
Cause he ain't got no choice.
I mean, but at the same time, like 2 years off.
He played the same way though.
So
Yeah, and he's still kind of getting to the swing of his
Right.
playing
He
style.
been
so-
hurt,
Exactly.
and then he don't really create his own shot now. And
yeah, I mean when you get 50-some points off with 11 dribbles, like it might take you a little minute to get your groove, especially if the person that's giving you the ball is not giving you where you normally get it at. So
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but the current number 2 seed though, them boys balling, bro.
and where the West?
Yeah, Memphis.
Oh, I forgot about Memphis. I wasn't gonna pick them, but I forgot about Memphis. I mean, of course I like
I
them.
think shooting might hurt them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at their 3-point percentage well, but
they
I feel like they don't
the
shoot
shots
the
they
threes.
normally make might not fall in the playoffs.
The only shooter that they really have, well, somewhat of a shooter, is maybe Desmond Bain.
is it? Yeah, Bang. That Bang.
That-
Hey, that boy be shooting though.
Yeah, but he their only deep threat though.
'Cause
Really?
Yeah.
we gotta see how
John
they shoot
Morant
in
not
the
really a
basketball.
shooter.
In a 7-game series, yeah,
They play well as
would-
they play well as a
Team
team.
they do.
Yeah,
And who's their coach? Because I feel like they got some decent coaching. Whoever it is,
I can't talk.
I forgot.
whoever it
I
is, he
honestly
doing a
forgot,
decent
bro.
job coaching them young cats.
They put
Because-
the defense kind of
Coach of the year
suspect, too.
vibes.
The
Who-
Grindhouse.
I feel like with a young team, you have to credit a lot of their success to the coach. With a young team, like with a veteran team, you can probably count on the stars. But like with John Morant as your best player, which this another thing I want to bring up. And I want to see who to pick out the East, but I want to bring this up now. and this is an asinine question in my opinion, but I'm gonna ask it
You
anyway.
better ask if he's the MVP.
No.
Boy.
I mean, he don't got the numbers to be MVP. Is he the
new face of the NBA?
no?
The new Derrick Rose?
Yes.
Yeah.
New Derrick Rose. I don't know, man, because it's kind of like
I say
his
he
play style
is.
are similar to it.
They are similar, but yeah.
They are similar.
As hard as it to imagine, I think that nigga D Rose, that nigga had a bigger splash in the league when he turned up. To me, as big a splash as John had, that nigga D Rose lit the league on fire.
Yeah, because he was making deep playoff runs and shit.
Like he.
Well, I mean, this is Ja what?
Second
Second?
Third year.
Third year? So, I mean,
First year he was hurt.
First year of the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
he was playing for a play-in spot last year, but
Okay.
I think they didn't get it.
I honestly feel like the
They
comparison
did get
shouldn't be
If
made
I'm not mistaken, because they beat
just
Golden
yet.
State.
I feel like it's too early to make that D
They
Rose
did. They beat
comparison.
out Golden State
And I
last year.
think Ja Morant kind of got his own little.
Yeah, he got his own bag,
shit. Yeah.
and like you got to think about when D Rose was.
Yeah, make you think of D Rose though. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Because the way they careers taking off,
Yeah,
I think D Rose is
but
kind of.
I've heard crazy people saying, "Oh, he better than D Rose." Nah.
Prime D Rose was the
Prime
was
D
a
Rose is-
MVP.
Yeah,
I think he'll eventually surpass him.
I don't think Ja will ever be an MVP only because of the team. Only because of the team makeup, and you still got niggas like KD and Embiid and Jokic in the league where they gonna get their numbers regardless. Ja, his size will not allow him to get MVP numbers. He not a go. He can get you 30, but he not a like oh yeah, Ja finna get 30 tonight. We don't automatically think that. Them other niggas I just named, they go get 30 with 15 boards or 10 boards, or KD, he get 40 or 50. Like, that's why I said he can't be MVP. Like, when Derrick Rose was MVP, his competition was LeBron and Keith Sweat, because there wasn't nobody else that was.
At that time, bro,
Who else was it?
KD had one.
Dirk,
one.
KD, maybe, but that's about it.
when he got the MVP, it was Bron.
Bron had
obviously.
won like 3 out of 4.
And that was
something
back in
like
what?
that.
What was that? 08 maybe. Who
No, I
was?
don't think it was 08.
Andy Wade was in that.
When did it was 2010?
I
No,
think-
I think
it was the year. Oh damn! I think it was either 10 or 11. He got it because they was supposed to stop Miami
yeah.
that year. And he got injured.
'Cause
It was the
09
year before he got.
09 the Lakers won, right?
And he played that next season.
Okay, so
It was
Kobe
either
won
10 or 11.
I think
Can't
Ja. I think the only reason I can say Ja probably well, he is gonna be better than D Rose. I mean, barring a catastrophic injury, I think what hurt D Rose was he got hurt, and then he just kept getting hurt.
kept getting hurt. Yep.
Without a significant injury like that, and if he could have bounced back and been any kind of old D Rose, that nigga was gonna be amazing.
I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies
I
are
blame Thibodeau for that.
yeah, because he played. When I say he
That
gonna
should
run
not,
his
he
stars,
should not have been in that game.
because
at that time.
Lou
That was about
Aldine,
20.
Joe Kim Noah, Carlos
they had a
Boozer,
squad.
all them were playing 35, 36 plus minutes every night.
Who they
Like
had coming off the bench? Ronnie Price. That was nice? No.
Jimmy Butler.
Kurt Heinrich.
Yep, Kirk Heinrich.
oh man,
What's the
hooping ass.
little dark skinned dude? I think his name was.
Shit, they had Rip for
They had
a little
Luau
bit.
Jane. A thing. He was putting it on good.
He
some
probably
good
still
ass-
getting paid by the
Oh
Lakers.
yeah, we paying him. We still paying him.
God.
He's still on salary until 20.
He had got some bread.
Got him 50 million, bro.
Y'all still paying that nigga.
Still paying.
And Jenny Bus didn't want to go into the luxury tax. That's crazy.
Who y'all pick out the East?
I think it's gonna be if Brooklyn come back and be healthy and they lift that mandate. I think Brooklyn come out, but I could see Milwaukee coming back.
I
out
can see
and winning
Milwaukee still
everything
coming out,
I
but
think
I pick Brooklyn.
the winner gonna come out of the
Pending.
East.
I'm sticking by Milwaukee.
I'm gonna pick Brooklyn.
If Milwaukee comes out and the Warriors go, the Warriors winning.
I don't see it.
I can. Yeah, they winning.
Who gonna,
Defensively, I feel like Milwaukee can hold up.
No. I've seen.
I don't.
Who they got? Drew Holiday. I seen that man get busted many times against Steph Curry.
Exactly, but
that shit ain't happening, bro.
The thing is, let Steph get his 30 because he not going.
Klay Thompson gonna get you another 30, bro.
If he back to the real
Courtney
Klay
Lee
Thompson.
gonna give you 20. Jordan Poole gonna give you great.
Courtney Lee not gonna give you a consistent 20 though.
He probably ain't, but he gonna give you
Courtney Lee. Yeah,
a couple games.
Courtney
That boy,
Lee,
he's very streaky.
Yeah,
he's very streaky.
Real streaky.
He's very streaky, but he's.
That nigga been streaking down there since he left the Magic.
But he can get on there, bro.
we know.
He can get on there, bro. What's his name? Damn.
Can you see
The new Harrison Barnes?
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Shit.
I can't think of that.
Wiggins, yeah. Wiggins. That's what he is, bro. That's exactly what he is. He can play some defense though, bro. So I mean, he can stop Chris Middleton.
Lived up to their potential though. That nigga Wiggins should have been amazing.
He can slow Chris Middleton down a lot. I know. So
who gonna stop Giannis?
ain't nobody gonna stop Giannis. Nobody.
So him and Steph can't. So him and Steph can't start, right?
It's gonna be Giannis versus Steph and Klay.
Middleton can heat up now.
Yeah,
He can, but as I'm saying, Wiggins can slow down Chris Middleton a lot.
He can't heat
I don't
up
think so.
like,
Yes, he can.
like Klay can heat up, but in a series like how the game
he a Klay Jr.
But he ain't Klay.
I think,
But Klay ain't Klay.
He can outscore
right now.
But shit.
Klay ain't Klay right now.
I don't. We talking about the finals, bro. He will probably be Klay.
Probably.
He will probably. It's a more of a chance of him being Klay than Chris Middleton being Klay. I would say that.
I don't think Klay he can't create his own shot like talking about.
He don't need to. He really don't need to create his own shot.
With that system, I don't think he
don't
needs to
need to do
because
that shit,
Draymond he gonna be setting them nasty out ball screens and I don't know, but
He don't need to create his own shot.
who y'all got?
Yeah, he don't need that. He don't even need that much space.
And then Stephen had some struggles in the playoffs too.
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Has he ever showed up in well?
Yes, he has.
He has showed up in the playoffs, but when it comes to the big game, has he ever showed up?
Yes, he has. He has.
Why he ain't got no Finals MVP?
I mean, because first of all, he had KD on his team.
But what about the Andre Iguodala one?
Yeah, Andre Iguodala when he was injured. Steph Curry was injured.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Stop making
Yes,
this.
he was. He was injured.
He played.
Yeah, he played. Shit, damn, man. It's the finals. It's the last 7 games. Oh, yeah, I'm going to play.
When he got
Even though
hurt
injured.
their series before,
Yeah, he got injured the series before.
what happened?
I can't remember what happened, but he was injured enough to affect his play.
That nigga arm wasn't injured. Cause that nigga still shooting that bitch.
He was looking like a towel to me because he folded.
Yeah, Iguodala one. He was injured. He was injured more than
I think he probably
anybody
still
else on
should
that
have got the
team.
MVP. I don't know. I guess they gave it to Iggy because of the coaching move and it kind of shook the finals up just a
Hell,
little bit.
LeBron to what, like
But
36
that nigga
points?
LeBron was still
Crazy,
averaging
bro.
36. Though.
I mean, but a lot of that was pick and roll. Get this nigga Iggy off me type shit.
Yeah.
So you can't really say that. True LeBron versus Iggy. I don't
But
think.
that's just basketball though, because basketball is in the first
I
play
mean,
you gonna learn
you're right,
is
bro.
pick and roll.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, at this day and age, it is the
Cause we
pick and
said
roll.
about Steph, because that nigga run through 170
1,000
screens.
of them things.
So how y'all feel about Russell Westbrook comments about people calling him West Brick?
That nigga bricking.
Yeah, that nigga bricking. Bro.
Because he got real sentimental, basically, essentially crying, which I'm not trying to, but that's pretty much what he did. Like he was saying, his kids can't go to school without them getting teased, and he got pride in the Westbrook name.
Damn, your daddy trash.
And it's every day.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I would be upset too because
It's
like
every
they
day,
really
dog.
inflamed that shit.
But
But
it's
he
a slippery
is
slope, man, because
he is a very big name in the NBA, so obviously he's gonna his kids.
He gotta be able to
gonna
take
get
it.
taken.
Because
Yeah,
what if we
yeah,
get?
right.
What if we would have gave him a great nickname? I don't know what you get. I guess-
Brody,
They do call him
right?
Brody.
Or I get it's Russell Wilson.
Mr.
But what if we were
Triple
calling-
Double.
Yeah, what if we were calling him Dangerous? Even though that's Russell Wilson.
Nobody,
name.
Yeah.
nobody
But still,
call this man
but
Dangerous.
still, like if he had a nickname like that that's bigging him up, you don't have a problem with it. So I think you gotta
Take the good with the bad.
take the bad with the good.
Yeah. And then also the Lakers
teach your kids how to fight.
The Lakers is a very
And
big
slap one of
is a
them.
big market versus OKC and DC. So
Yeah.
I mean,
He ain't
more
playing
people
alongside LeBron. So
And you breaking that bitch.
and you and you
It's not
hitting
like
that bitch
they
off the top of the
lying.
backboard, bro. So yeah, I ain't
Like the stats that he putting up are treacherous.
true.
Like so, and this for Nick Walker. He was talking about Russell Westbrook ain't the problem. I don't think Russell Westbrook is the problem.
He
He part of
the
it.
problem.
Especially if you expect a superstar production, even all
He
star
not a
production.
superstar to me, though.
If you expect an all star production out of him, and he not even giving you that, and he's contributing by turning the ball over and bricking and taking, because the shots he taking are not good
To
shots.
be honest, he
Well, shit, ain't nobody else doing nothing but LeBron.
To
At
be-
this point,
to be
Malik
honest,
Monk ain't doing
yeah.
the motherfucking thing
His
every other
numbers-
day.
his
I'm gonna
numbers
shoot
close
that
to what
bitch
they've
too.
been
If
being,
8
though.
seconds left on the clock,
Yeah.
what the fuck you want me
You
to
said
do?
what?
his numbers close to what they've been being since OKC,
Shit,
though, to be
exactly,
honest.
bro.
And the only reason why his assists and rebounds down because he out there with LeBron, who gonna do a lot of rebounding and assisting.
So,
But
man,
if you
numbers
look
ain't
at
the
his
same.
numbers consistent
shooting
with how he
numbers?
play.
Yeah. His turnovers
So
gonna be high. 'Cause
they knew what they was getting. So I can't say it was Westbrook. It's Westbrook's
not,
fault.
bro. It's not.
It's the Lakers making that move. That just wasn't a good move.
Hell no, they should have got.
I
DeRozan
agree that's
like
a
I
bad
wanted them to.
move, but even if you make that move, and
He giving you what he
his
get.
his production dropped tremendously.
Look at the numbers. His assist and rebounds down, but we know that that's LeBron. But if you look at his he shot terrible last year from the free throw line.
This is true. I can't argue.
Shot terrible from the
I can't
from the
argue.
3 line. Like he
Yeah.
really playing like he
Right.
been playing.
yeah.
We was just mesmerized by the triple doubles because he could get that shit when he was
I mean,
on
at the same
only
time, he
one
was
out
shooting
there.
horrible last year, but he led them to the fucking playoffs by himself. Bradley Beal wasn't doing a effing thing.
He was hurt.
No, Bradley,
Yeah, got hurt.
Bradley Beal's hurt.
but he was before he got hurt. He was averaging 30, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was hooping. He was like
Yeah.
26.
And they were still losing.
I mean,
And they wasn't playoff contention until he got hurt and Westbrook took over.
I mean, the East was trash, but
So-
the East is a little bit better this year though.
so we know Westbrook. Westbrook is talented in his own way.
He not the problem though.
He's not the problem, bro. I commend his effort, even though it's wasted.
I don't feel like their record would be any better without him. I don't feel like it'll be worse.
No,
either.
it would be worse because them boys they don't want to be there.
They don't have no chemistry.
They just don't want to be there, bro.
But they ain't got no chemistry with Westbrook for sure.
I'm gonna say yeah. I agree with that.
I think like Bron and Melo just would have natural chemistry just because they boys.
Nah,
Um,
nah, I don't think so.
Especially because Melo, he done accepted his role.
I mean, I don't feel like Bron and Westbrook should even be on the floor at the same time. Just because we know Westbrook's strength is being the best player on the court.
and pounding the goddamn rock.
Yeah, like he can be trash, but if he still can be better than all the trash niggas around him.
And then it's hard for him in street clothes to get any kind of
That
chemistry
nigga in
with
street
that.
clothes, bro.
That street clothes shit funny as hell.
It's so crazy because that's like a normal thing now. Like even when me and Arthur Hay went to the game, we're like, oh, they're gonna be out right there in street clothes.
Man,
That nigga Anthony Davis, one thing you count on, that nigga gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
So
I think New Orleans Pelicans just breed street clothes niggas. Like, cause Zion, I don't know if he in street clothes, but he probably got a bib on somewhere eating crab legs or some shit.
that nigga is gumbo.
Like
did he
Anthony
play out
Davis.
at all this year?
Nope.
Nah,
he
hell
not
no.
gonna play.
He ain't playing.
Hell no.
See, he not gonna play this year. And if he don't get his weight under control, under control, he's gonna be another Greg Oden.
So Bi just out here struggling, trying to lift these bombs up.
Basically.
And you thinking his back hurting, I know it. And
Hell
then you got
yeah.
CJ Nunn showing up ass. Fuck him.
CJ been.
Out there hooping.
Damn,
That nigga there.
free my boy Bi, bro.
That nigga on my. I wish we would have got him in the trade shit. I think we could have made the playoffs.
If y'all got Bi,
We could have made.
hell yeah.
Cause that nigga Dame been hurt,
Hell
so
yeah.
we and that nigga Anthony been hooping.
You think that would have helped though?
It would have helped us make it. We'd have got to the play in. Cause
With Bi instead of CJ? That what you saying?
Cause we weren't doing shit with CJ there. That nigga had a collapsed lung and he wasn't hooping.
Well, okay, I
The
see
boy got to
that.
collapse long, bro. Don't just
Okay, but it,
Just downplay the
Right,
fact that this man.
he
but,
got to
but if his
collapse
lung
Boy,
was
hooping before the collapse
That
line.
nigga got one lung, bro.
That nigga Dame probably punched that
He
nigga in the
barely
stomach.
breathing. You thump him in the chest.
But-
Over with.
Oh, what's going on with you?
If we could have got Bi in that trade with what we had, because we had went on a little run like right after
That
the
nigga
All-Star
got
break.
mesothelioma, bro. How dare he?
If you
Like
were
we
a
needed
loved
one more person. I think he could have helped us get to the play-in, or been in position to get in the play-in, because we like number.
but y'all would have been there if CJ was playing.
I don't believe it.
I
Fuck
like
him.
11.
Yeah, I've been there all the other years.
Because that nigga Dame was playing.
Oh, he
Hey,
definitely.
man, just blow that shit
Oh,
up. He
shit,
ain't
we
play-
actually only a half game out of the play-in.
Y'all ain't gonna do it unless Lakers just lose out.
Well, now is the play-in gonna consist of 7 through 10.
Yep.
So we just a half game behind New Orleans.
So number 10 right now is who?
So CJ stopping y'all, huh? Oh shit!
Hey CJ, like, you know what? I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna make sure
Drop 50 on him.
That nigga about to stop.
he been hooping though.
Man, right when this shit get tough, that nigga look at that. They done lost 4 straight. Let me see what CJ done did.
Man, get off. Stop.
Oh, he been
Stop
hooping.
stalking your ex, bro. Leave that man alone.
That sound like me.
9 for 19,
Oh shit.
Look at him. He's still going.
2 or 6. That's
Oh,
what he do
shit.
against Memphis.
I believe that.
That'll be something we can touch on another episode.
13 for 21. He hooped that game. What he do against Orlando? Orlando trash, so he probably hooped. 14 for 27. He hooped. Charlotte is decent. He probably stunk it up.
Shit. Y'all nigga crazy.
Didn't even play.
DNP.
Exactly.
But y'all, hey,
Exactly.
we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. This definitely gonna be 2 different episodes. One gonna be probably dedicated to sports, and the other one gonna be on the
On niggas raping bitches.
pretty much
Damn.
allegedly. But there's been another episode of Uncork'd, and we out this thing.
We out, y'all.
Go hard, peep the boner. I've been shutting shit down, talking way before Corona. I've been ballin' Villanova. I'm a star about to blow up. I can't wait to shoot